Hello, Class-3. How are you? Fine. Okay, can you please take out your English book? And today I'm going to teach Chapter 9, okay? About the Yokai, okay? Chapter 9, the Yokai, Part A. I have divided this story into two parts, okay? Part A and Part B. So, today we are going to learn the story about the Yokai, Chapter 9, okay? Open to page number 84 and 85, okay? 84 first. So Yokai is a what? Like ghost, okay? They live in Japan, okay? So what happened? One day in Japan, so long ago in Japan, what happens? There was a temple. Have you seen temple? Yes. So everyone goes to the temple to pray to their God. No? So do you go to temple for praying? Yes. So everyone goes to the temple to go and ask something from our living God. No? So long time ago there was a temple in Japan, okay, and was haunted by a yokai, okay. So no one is there to enter the temple because of who? Because yokai, they thought that in that temple people thought that yokai was living there, okay. And yokai has what? A thumping of huge feet. His feet was very big, okay, and the cracking, what sound was heard inside from the temple at night? The thumping, huge feet, the cracking of wooden stairs, and hoarse rambling laughter, okay, can be heard from that temple. That's why the people of Japan, they are afraid. No one is willing to go inside that temple, okay, because of yokai was living there, and the yokai was making what? He has what? Thumping of huge feet, okay. So people was afraid of yokai and they are not going inside the temple to worship the God, okay. So what happened? One day the elders, okay, the elders of the temple, one who is looking after the temple, they are known as the elders of the head of the temples, okay. The elders of the temple put their heads together, okay. They all discuss, they find a plan to get rid of yokai. To what happened? To find a way to freeing the temple of the yokai. So one day they thought that Tasuk was a brave what? A medicinal merchant. So they pointed at Tasuk and said that as he was a medicinal merchant, Tasuk can and was what? Young and adventurous and fearless. That's why they thought, the elders of the temple thought that he could free them, okay, from the yokai, okay. That's why they thought that Tasuk could able to free them from the yokai. That's why they choose him, okay, to drive the yokai from the temple. As soon as Tasuk heard that he was selected to drive out the yokai from the temple, he don't want to drive out he don't want to enter into the temple because he also afraid of the yokai, okay. But readily he agreed, he have to agree, and he decided. So at night, what happened? As he was selected to drive out the yokai from the temple, one night what happened? He entered into the temple, okay, and in that season it was what? Autumn season, and the night was usually eerie, means strange and scary. And what did he thought? As Tasuk entered into the temple, he did not heard at first. He did not heard any sound. Okay, so he was inside the temple. He was feeling bored. Okay, he sat down on dusty floor of the temple. Okay, and he was feeling bored. No one is there to talk with him. That's why he is now feeling sleepy. So he yawned. Okay, before you are feeling sleepy, you are yawning there. You are yawning. So Tasuk also yawned loudly. That his yawning echoed all the temple. Okay, and making a big sound. So that sound could be heard by everyone. Okay, his yawning sound could be heard by everyone. So excuse me. When the air was silent again, what happened? Tasuk found that Yokai was just standing before him. Okay, Tasuk saw that what Yokai was standing just right before him, and with an evil grin. Okay, the Yokai asked Tasuk, "Do you afraid? Do you want to die? That's why you came here inside the temple?" He asked Tasuk. Okay, and Tasuk said that instead of answering, he let out another what? Big yawn, sleepy yawn. Okay, and afraid of what? Asked Tasuk. Okay, Tasuk was feeling sleepy. That's why he could not speak nicely also. That's why what happened when Yokai asked that he was afraid of him or not, he could not answer. Okay, and Yokai said to Tasuk that you must afraid of me because I am a Yokai. He said like that. Okay, but as Tasuk was feeling sleepy, that what Yokai is saying, it is not going inside his mind. Okay, so he just said that when Yokai asked Tasuk that you just have to afraid of me. Okay, he said like that to Tasuk. The Yokai thundered angrily, "You must afraid of me," by saying like this. Okay, so Tasuk, what happened? Tasuk, he just confessed that he gave him a confess bomb that he was afraid of yellow metal gold. Okay, Tasuk said that he was afraid of yellow metal gold. Okay, so when Yokai asked him to afraid, he just confessed that Tasuk pretended to afraid that he was only afraid of what? Yellow metal gold, by saying like this. Okay, so we will learn in part B. Okay, the remaining parts. So do you know have you understood the story? Yes, it is very easy story, no? So Yokai was has a huge thumping feet, no? It was like a ghost, so everyone was afraid of him. So I will give the question answers in your study notes. Okay, so if you have understood the story, we will discuss the remaining story in the next class. Okay, so enough for today. Okay, so see you in next class. Thank you, class.